Hello everyone, this is Dr. Captain K. Sujata, Professor of Mathematics, St. Joseph's College for Women, Autonomous, Visakhapatnam. In this session, I am going to discuss method of variation of parameters part 2. Coming to the learning outcomes. After successful completion of this lesson, the student will be able to solve linear differential equations, solve the linear equation of second order with variable coefficients by using change of dependent variable when the part of complementary function is known. Also solve the linear equation of second order with variable coefficients by using variation of parameters. Now, in the previous session, we have discussed the following definitions and some problems. Linear differential equation of order n and the linear equation of second order with variable coefficient can be solved by the following methods. One is the change of dependent variable when the part of complementary function is known. Another one, working rule to find the part of complementary function. So this is a linear equation of second order with variable coefficient by the inspection method we have discussed in the last session. Now coming to the method 2, variation of parameters. So in this session, we are going to discuss variation of parameters. Working rule about the variation of parameters we are discussing now. Working rule to find the general solution of d square y by dx square plus p into dy by dx plus qy is equal to r. Let it be, this is equation 1. By the method of variation of parameters, what are the working rule? First one, in case the given equation is not in the standard form, reduce it to the standard form. That's the first condition. After that, find the solution of, this is the equation we are taken, and let its solution be, suppose if we get the solution, let it be the solution be like this. So which is a complementary function of equation 1. Right now, after that, you have to find out the particular integral of equation 1. Let it be, that is a yp. So y is this is a complementary function. We write it as a yc, and particular integral solution equation is yp, that is au plus bv, where a and b are the functions of x. We are going to find out those two, a and b. After that, after getting yc and yp, we have to write find u into dv by dx minus v into du by dx. We have to find out this value. Then after that, find a and b by using the formula. This is a formula, this is a value, and this is a b value. Right now, after that, we have to use the now, you see, coming to the next formula, next method of the working rule of the working rule for a variation of parameters is, so after getting a and b, you have to write the general solution. So general solution is nothing but it is a combination of yc and yp. So yc and yp together, we can write the general solution, that is y is equal to c1 of u of x. After getting yc, yp, the general solution what we write, and after getting a and b also, we can write the general solution as y is equal to c1 into u of x plus c2 into v of x plus ax into bv. Right? So that is a general solution au into bv. Right now, coming to the next one, here I have given one note. In order to solve the linear equation of second order, this is a linear equation of second order. So we have to proceed as follows. If the part of complementary function is given or known by inspection method, suppose complementary function is given, so otherwise, suppose if it is a complementary function is not given, by the inspection method also we can find out the complementary function, then apply the method of change of dependent variable. Otherwise, if the method is mentioned in the given problem, then only apply the method of variation of parameters. Now coming to the problems. Solve d square plus a square into y is equal to tan ax by the method of variation of parameters. Now given equation is this one. Let it be this is equation 1. Now write down the given equation as f of d is equal to d square plus a square. Now from this here I find out the auxiliary function, auxiliary equation. So auxiliary equation becomes in terms of the m, that is f of m is equal to 0. So we'll get m square plus a square is equal to 0. So what are the factors of this equation? M is equal to plus or minus ai. If the m is equal to plus or a minus ai, then the complementary function is given by yc is equal to c1 into cos ax plus c2 into sin ax. So a is nothing but here a is nothing but here a only. No real part we are taken. So here the roots are plus or minus a, I know. So according to that complementary function formula is this one. Right. So after writing the complementary function, then go to the particular integral. Yp can be written as a cos ax plus in the previous working rule I have given. No? So according to that, yp given by a cos x plus b sin x, where a and b are the functions of x. Right. Now coming to the next u and v values. So here clearly u is equal to au plus bv we wrote. No? So from that when compared to this to the that equation, so what we'll get, u is equal to cos ax, v is equal to sin ax, r is equal to tan ax. This is a tan ax. Now apply the by the method of variation of parameters. So after that, after getting writing the y is equal to au, what we have written, how to write this one, see. So in this problem, u is equal to cos ax. So after writing u and v, then write down the uv dash minus vv dash, find out this value. Right, we will get this value as a. Right, after getting this value, then go to the a. Already we are given a formula. So right, take the a formula, then substitute it, simplify that, integrating, then step by step I have given clearly what integration, then find out the integral of a, the value of a. Similarly, you can find out the value of b. We will get finally a and b values. So after getting a and b, then write down the particular integral yp, particular integral equation as yp. That is a cos x plus b sin x. Formula I have given in the note working rule. So according to that, you write down and a and b values is substitute and simplify. We'll get the yp. So general solution is yc plus yp. So substitute the yc value and substitute yp value. We'll get the general solution. Okay. So similarly, next problem. This is another type of the problem in variation of parameters. Take this and see here, this is not in the standard form. That's why we have to multiply. D square coefficient is always unity. So take the dividing throughout with the x minus 1. So if we divide throughout with the x minus 1, we will get this. Right. Now after that, write down what is a p and q and r. Now here the complementary function is not given. So if the complementary function is not given, you have to apply the inspection method. So using the inspection method, we have the 5 inspection methods are there. So according to that, one by one is satisfied. Trial and error method only you can substitute. If it is any one of the inspection methods will be satisfied, then according to, then take that one as a complementary function. Right here 1 plus p plus q will be satisfied with the 0 satisfied here. So from this complementary function is y is equal to e power x is a solution of 2. Right. So after getting this, find out, no, also we have to find out two inspection here, because we have to find out the two values. By the inspection method, two values will be satisfied here. That's why p1 plus p plus q also satisfying here. See, previous one, 1 plus p plus q also satisfied here, and also p plus qx also satisfied. So this is also complementary function. So from that, one complementary function is y is equal to e power x, another one is y is equal to x. So according to that, we can write down the yc as e1 into e power x plus e2 into x. Right. So next we go to the particular integral of 1. Yp is equal to a into e power x plus b into x. Right. Let the particular, that is au. Here u is equal to e power x and v is equal to x. Right. And r is equal to x minus 1. Right. use the by the method of variation of parameters. This is a method of variation of parameters. UV dash minus VU dash. So find out the value of this. Then after that, find out A and B. After getting A and B, then find out the YP. Right, write down the YP. After getting YP, no, already we got YC and YP. Then find out the general. So write down the general solution, that is YC plus YP. That is right. Now this is another problem, another different method, that is solve this equation by the method of variation of parameters. So this is equation. So find out the auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation, we have the two roots like this, 0 and 2. So then write down the complementary function. Yc is equal to this one. So directly here we got complementary function yc is equal to c1 plus c2 into e power 2x. After that, go to the particular integral. But after writing the particular integral, then write down the u and v by the way method of variation of parameter. Write down the find out the value of uv dash minus vu dash. This is a value uv dash minus vu dash. Then find out the a and b values using the formula a and b values. After getting a and b, then write down the particular integral a plus au plus bv, right? AU plus BV, this is A plus B into T power 2x. Actually, here the formula is AU plus BV, right? So this is a A, this is a V, whereas here U is 1, I think. So see here what we got it U is 1. That's why here we have taken U as 1. So B plus B into e power 2x. So A value this one and B is e power 2x and U, V is e power 2x and B value is this one. Okay. Now after getting YC and YP, then write on the general solution YC plus YP. This is another problem. Solve d square plus a square into y is equal to secant x by the method of variation of parameters. So these are the auxiliary. First of all, write down the auxiliary equation. From that, we will get the two roots. Bm is equal to plus or minus ai. Then yc is equal to this is the value. After writing the yc directly, we will get the yc here. If it is, we will not get the yc, then by the inspection method, we have to find out the yc. Then after that, if I go to the particular integral, then write down u and v. After getting u and v, use the method of variation of parameters. Then find out the value of uv dash minus vu dash. This is the value we got a. Then find out a using the formula. After that, b using the formula. Right. Now after that, write down the general solution yc plus yp. Right. So similarly here, this is another pattern. This is another method. Is differential solve this differential equation, and some condition is given 0 is less than x is less than 1, and given that here the complementary functions are given directly, or linearly independent solution of the homogeneous equation corresponding to the given equation. Okay. So directly we can write down the complementary equation, complementary functional equation. Yc is equal to c1x plus c2 e power x. Then after getting yc, then go to the yp. Then write down u and v by the method of variation of parameters. Find out uv dash minus ve dash. Then you'll get u, this is a value. Then find out a and b values. After getting, this is a formula for a, this is a formula for b. Then after getting a and b, then write down the general solution. Okay, yc plus yp. With this, I am going to conclude this lesson. In this session, what we have discussed, again, recollect all the things. In this session, we have discussed the following: method of variation of parameters, working rule to find the general solution of this one by the method of variation of parameters. In case the given equation is not in the standard form, first of all, reduce in the standard form. After that, find the solution of this equation. For particular integral, that is a complementary function, yc can be written as c1 into u of x plus c2 into b of x, which is a complementary function of equation 1. After writing the first to write down the yc, that is a complementary function of equation 1. Then after that, write down the particular integral yp, that is in the form of au plus bv, where a and b are functions of x. We need to calculate those two values. After writing this, then find out uv dash minus vu dash by the method of variation of parameters. Then find out a and b using the given particular formula. Then write down the general solution. Y is equal to, what is the general solution? Yc plus yp. Thank you.